Hi guys, welcome to my channel Effiong Teaches. My name is Mr. Effiong, a certified data analyst, software developer and programmer. This channel will help equip you with the relevant tech skills that are in trend today. In today's class, I'll be guiding you on how to use if conditional statements to analyze data in Microsoft Office Excel. Microsoft Office Excel is an office application program, and it is a spreadsheet made up of rows and columns which you can use to analyze your data, manipulate your data, compute numerical data, and do a lot of things such as visualization, creating dashboards, and so on and so forth. So before we proceed to the workspace where we'll begin the analysis, kindly hit that subscribe button so that we can provide you with quality and educative tech video and you grow in the tech ecosystem. So let's navigate to the worksheet environment and begin the class fully. Alright, so welcome to the worksheet environment. The worksheets is the workspace where we'll do our work in Microsoft Office Excel, and we have sample data sets here in which we are given two tasks to compute. The first task is to work on the total, while the second task is to use if conditional statements to display pass if the student score is greater than or equal to 50 and fail if it is less than 50. Now let's know what a conditional statement is. A conditional statement is a statement that executes a command if a given condition is satisfied. And we have different types in Excel. We have if, count if, sum if, and so on and so forth. So in this series we are using the first one, which is the if statement. But before we use it, let's compute the total, which is the sum of the CA and the exam. So I click on the sum total column for the first person. I enter my equality sign, which is a rule in Excel. If you want to compute, enter your formula for computing data, you must start with the equality sign. Then I use the sum function. So sum, I open my brackets. The next thing I need to do is to identify the cell addresses for the CA values and exam value. So the 12 mark for Jude is being stored in cell C5. You may wonder why I call it C5. C5 means it is in column C, row 5. That makes up a cell. So in a spreadsheet, a cell is the intersection or joining of a row and column. So we are going to enter the C5, which is that, and we'll put a symbol for the range, which is a colon, not semicolon. It's a colon. There's a difference between colon and semicolon. And the next exam score for Jude is D5. So I'm going to enter D5. I'll close my brackets and I hit the enter button on my keyboard to end the computation, and it has given me 45. So after giving me 45, and to save time so that I don't spend more time for the others, imagine if there are over 200 students, I can use an automatic feature in Excel called autofill. All I just need is the result for the first student. I click on it, then there's a tiny box here. I click on the tiny box. You can see the cursor has changed. I hold my click and I drag down. So that saves me time, which is one of the essence of the computer, to save time, speed, and accuracy. Then we move to question 2, which is to use the if conditional statement to remark pass for those that scored 50 and above, and fail for those that scored less than 50. So as usual, we'll click for the first student, which is Jude. For us to do that, we will be working with the column that has the total. So we enter the equality sign and enter the keyword function if. It is not case sensitive, so you can use capital letter or small letter for it. Then I open a bracket and enter the cell that holds the total for Jude, which is E5. E5 is greater than or equal to, so you can see the logical operators I'm using, greater than or equal to 50, comma, then indicate using quotation mark. Computer, please label pass. Then I put comma. After pass, the next option is fail. So put fail. Anything that is less than 50, fail. And I close my brackets and I press enter. As you can see, Jude is already a failed student in the class. So I use the same autofill I did for the total to drag down for the rest, and this is it. So we can see those that passed and those that failed. Once again, it's my pleasure to share knowledge with you, my wonderful viewers. And thank you for your audience. Kindly hit that subscribe button once again to get more quality videos on the tech ecosystem. I remain Mr. Effiong, and I see you in the next class. Bye.